Hello there.
All right, brethren, welcome to the cast and crew interviews. I'll be asking the in-depth questions you'll want to know about the people that made this movie possible.
The only question I think now the viewers want answered is what the heck are you doing on this part of the DVD?
At least I was in the movie.
You were in the movie, yes, as a prop, but you weren't in the movie as a star. When the stars want to talk, they're going to be talking to me. So that's why I'm going to be doing these interviews.
We're a double act. We're doing the interviews.
That's why I'm doing the interviews.
We're doing the interviews.
Okay, look, if it makes you happy, that's why we're doing the interviews. Now, I understand that Alfonso had you each write an essay. What was that all about?
Well, actually, I didn't. I never did the essay.
True to character, you didn't hand in your homework.
No, I didn't do it, but...
Yeah, he basically asked us to write an essay about who we thought our characters were, why they did the things they do, their background, their feelings, their thoughts, how they've changed in the first year of Hogwarts, second year of Hogwarts, and now into the third year, and all that kind of stuff.
And it was... I felt really so pleased with myself because you hadn't handed yours in and I felt so pleased. I've done it. So I had mine. The next day Emma comes in with all 16 pages of hers.
It's frighteningly good casting, really, the way you've all reacted to this.
Well, we just got a chance to explore the characters slightly more because they're growing up, basically. And so there's more scope to the characters in the book.
We're teenagers.
What is the first thing that typically fans do when they see you in public?
Quite a lot of double takes. First of all.
Yeah.
I think there's almost this theory that we can't actually go out in public, so it must just be somebody who looks like us.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
But, I mean, that's kind of a myth. We do actually go out.
Yeah, I was in Top Shop the other day, and the woman who's working there comes up and goes, it's so funny. You look exactly like the girl who plays Hermione. It's like, yeah, it's because I am. Excuse me? What? Sorry?
I have to travel in a handbag so the girls won't get me. You know what they say? Once you've gone out with a shrunken head, you never go back.
You see how your mouth has come unstitched? That could easily be restitched. Yeah? What is the most ridiculous thing that a fan has ever said to you?
Well, I've had proposals of marriage. I had one, which was bizarre. It was terrifying.
It was Dan, marry me.
Yeah, which was the weirdest one. It was this big sign. And then the other one was the towel girl.
Oh.
The towel girl?
The towel girl. She's a legend.
What did the towel girl do?
We were filming, I was doing MTV in New York, and it was freezing cold out. I mean, it's not like it was a warm summer's day. It was so cold. And I got up and they took me over to the window and there was a girl standing down there wearing nothing but a Harry Potter towel with a sign that said, it doesn't get much better than this.
No, that's so flattering, man.
With a sign that says, nothing comes between me and Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. I bet it was.
It was. Yeah.
In the movie, you encounter a boggart who transforms itself into your worst fear. If you individually encountered boggarts, what do you think they'd be? Because you look like you love that pressure.
Well, I'm actually really scared of spiders. I hate spiders, just like Ron, really.
You're wimpier than Johnny.
What animal, or animagus? Is it animagus?
Animagus.
Animagus. Oh, I've been corrected by Hermione Granger. What do you think the other two would morph into?
Oh, God. I don't know.
Said that
Come on.
Frog.
I didn't say you look like a frog.
You did in one of the pictures.
Did I?
Yeah, one of the stills. I was.
God, that was during my horrible face.
Nice.
I don't know. What animal would you like to be? You like camels.
Camels are quite
So
cool,
you can be a camel.
It's a handy thing to be, you know. You can go a long time without water.
Exactly.
I
I have absolutely no idea about. I'm sorry.
Throw one in.
Come on. Yeah, come on, Dan.
Come
No
on.
pressure or anything.
You're meant to be able to, you know, do things like that.
I know, but I can't.
You are the boy Potter.
I'm meant to be able to.
Hey, how about a potato head?
Hey.
A platypus?
Help me.
A lion?
A lion.
I don't know.
Big
Okay. What do you think he'd be and what do you think he'd be?
Well, I know he has a real thing for werewolves.
No, just wolves. Wolves. Not
Wolves.
No, wolves. Okay.
I convinced you that I was a werewolf.
Oh,
well, no,
you did, yeah.
Yeah, I told him I was a
I
werewolf.
believed you as well.
No, you couldn't have done, really.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Okay, fellas, you are, you know, probably the most famous under 16-year-olds on this earth. The girls must be... It must be a glorious time.
Plenty of towel girls.
Yes, many times. No, yeah, no, it's great. It's very cool, yeah.
What are the things you'd like to be able to do that you can do in Harry Potter that you can't do in the real world? Would Quidditch be one of them? What are the sort of things you'd... If you could pick one thing.
I think I'd probably have the invisibility cloak. Because then I could just sneak into so many rock concerts, it'd be great.
You don't need a cloak to sneak into concerts, just rolling under the turnstile like I do.
Yeah.
But I do have a favourite band.
OK, what's your favourite band?
Isn't it obvious? Talking Heads. You walked into that one.
And lastly, guys, when a new Harry Potter book comes out, you must now, having started out just as Harry Potter book fans, it must have really changed the way you read these books now.
You do kind of start to look at it as, oh my God, I'll be doing this.
No, for you it's not a book, it's a list of things to do,
I read the 4th book as we started the first film.
Right.
And the Yule Ball,
yeah.
Me and Ron are like, I remember just reading, oh my God, we're wearing dresses?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
What?
I've got to do that, yeah.
Surely.
Did you have a similar moment when you read that, or did you read it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. That scared me quite.
But do you sort of, when you're looking at it, thinking that's another 2 weeks in blue screen, or oh no, does it sort of ruin your enjoyment or heighten your enjoyment of the book?
I think for me it heightens it because it's like, oh my God, I'm actually going to get to do this because there are kids all over the world dreaming of this stuff.
Yeah. You live in
and
the
you're
dream.
actually going to be able to do it. It's fantastic.
What about you?
Johnny!
What?
Don't you think I'd be a great Harry Potter?
Oh, yeah, especially when it comes to waving a wand.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah. Emma?
Now that I've done the film, when I'm reading the book, I can see Dan, Rupert and I actually doing it.
Yeah.
It's really funny. I have this little picture in my head.
OK, that's me done. So now it's time to turn to the head and ask him to ask you his one question.
Daniel, isn't our scene together the highlight of the film? Don't you think it's head and shoulders above the rest?
It's the night bus scene, isn't it? Yeah. And I just remember, I remember when you got on set, you were making a lot of demands actually. But it was a good.
I don't remember that.
You asked the question, don't interrupt. Sorry.
Thank you.
I don't remember that.
It's unbelievable. Go on.
It's a great scene. Very good scene.
Come on, Daniel. I'm the most talented shrunken head in the Screen Actors Guild. In fact, I'm the only talking...
Were you big fans of Harry Potter before you got involved in this?
Well, we've read the books, haven't we?
Yeah,
so,
well, I was like I just finished the first one when we had their auditions for the film, so I thought,
And like, obviously I didn't realise how much of a big scale it was on, but I knew that there was definitely something about them.
We thought it was going to be a low-budget number.
Well...
So what about you?
Well, I just read the first one, and then, as James and Oliver said, auditions came up, and then had to keep on reading more and more and more, finding out more about the film.
Is it true for your part in Harry Potter you were cast by headhunters?
No, that was only you, wasn't it?
Well, how did you get your star parts?
Well, we heard that there was an open audition up in Leeds, and we thought, well, why not go for it, you know?
What about you?
Mine was pretty much the same because I'm from Leeds, so mine was at the open audition as well. But I remember all the people queuing up the stairs, and everyone was there with the Harry Potter books, and they'd put glasses on without lenses in, and I was just there with, I had a little small CV, and I was like, OK, I've got no chance of this at all.
What about you?
My manager was onto the casting.
Oh, my manager!
Well, he was onto the casting directors and all that about it. So I went for an audition over in Ireland, and then I was asked to come over here to do a screen test for either Seamus or Neville Longbottom. So I was there, nice and I might get a part now.
Ah, great. And how did they actually break this wonderful news to you?
I didn't know I had the part until the actual read-through. I had to read for... I was told then I was going to read for Seamus, and then they said, well, you've read it all really well, so we'll like to take you on and all that. So went on and on from there again.
OK, when did you hear?
Mine was about 2 or 3 days after the screen test, and suddenly my mum got a phone call and I was just carried on playing, and I opened the door and says, who is it? She says, it's Lynn from your agency, and I said, oh, OK. Well, and she gave me the thumbs up, and I just ran in the room, started jumping up and down on the sofa with my friend. It was really cool.
What about you, fellas?
Well, we were just in the front room, and like the phone rang, so my mum answered it, and apparently this lady at the other end said, hi, is the mum of the Weasley twins there?
I think she said, no, I think you got the wrong number or something.
Oh, God, your mum blew it for you. That was it.
Hey, Johnny, do you want to know how I got the part?
No.
Oh, hang on. Hey guys, you want to know how I got the part?
No, not really.
Sorry about that, fellas. Now, if you could play any other characters in the Harry Potter films, who do you think you'd like to play?
I guess a bad guy would be pretty cool, like Draco Malfoy. But I remember the first time I read The Philosopher's Stone, I put my dressing gown on and started pretending to be Harry running around the house. And I can't believe I just told you that. But,
I'm good, aren't I?
Yeah.
What's the strangest thing fans have ever asked you?
Well, they all ask, can we get them a part in the film? But
yeah.
what else would they
Do they?
ask?
In Ireland, they're asking you for employment.
Yeah.
Nice.
Would you be able to get me a job in Harry Potter?
If it's a lady, I bet you say, well,
Yeah. Give me your number there and I'll get
I'll
back
have a
to you.
word, yeah. No, but what, have you ever had any really bizarre things happen to you?
Somebody gave me a pepper at the Collectomania that we did.
The what? Kleptomania?
Collectomania, it was a signing convention, thank you. And yeah, somebody gave me a pepper, and you got something even stranger.
Yeah, we've got a bra with potatoes in it. So I don't
And we're
quite...
still to this day trying to figure out what
What
that's
kind of
for.
tribute is that?
Yeah.
What must go through someone's head when they think, I know what's going to really impress the twins?
I know what's going through my head.
How do we tell you apart? What would you say are the key? How does your mum do it?
That one there. I've got a mole on my neck there. And James isn't.
I haven't.
So.
That's it, we have to look for the mole. Because you're not actually ginger, are you? at all?
No, it's dyed hair.
That's a bottle with dark brown.
And what do you think? How do you feel being ginger?
I've got used to it now.
Yeah,
It's like almost 3 years. When we told people, like we told our close friends that we were in Harry Potter, and yeah, sure, yeah. Then we walk into school with ginger hair, everyone was like, what are we doing?
Yeah, no one would do that.
No, exactly.
Who would dye their hair ginger?
Johnny, I could play a Weasley in the next film.
No, you couldn't.
What's the problem?
OK, do you have a twin?
No.
Do you have ginger hair?
No, but I have a bra full of potatoes.
Matt, your character Neville, they've sort of clowned you up a bit for this third
Yeah.
one. What have they done to you? Because you looked a bit different when I was looking at some of the rushes there.
Yeah, there's the false teeth, which are all yellow and crooked. And we've got the 2 sizes too big shoes.
They've gone for the big clown shoes.
Yes.
And what about this something with the ears?
Yeah,
wasn't
they
there?
put plastic behind the ears to make them stick out more.
Now, in Lupin's class this time, we learn about the boggart, which is obviously the thing you fear the most. That's what the boggart turns into. What would be your own personal boggart?
I'd say a big hairy rat.
Rats.
Can't stand them. Or mice.
And do you ever come across rats in this? Do you have to... I know your brother's got...
Only on King's Cross Station last year. But it was an animatronic one.
Yeah.
Until they did the real thing where it was a real one. And I still thought that it was an animatronic one until this thing jumps at me.
They made a real rat jump at you.
Well, it didn't do it because they told it to. It was just looking at me.
It did it because it was genuinely vicious.
It really didn't like me, yeah.
What magical power or spell would really come in handy in everyday life?
Mine would probably be just so, all the girls. Just like every single one.
He says with an Irish twinkle in his eye. All the girls, Johnny, all the girls. OK. Well, listen, fellas, thank you very much for talking to me.
He doesn't have many friends. This means a lot to him.
Oh. OK, on the one hand, you are all 3 stars of this film. But you're also evil and mean. I wonder, when you're in the street, if you're loved or loathed? Tom?
I don't know. The character you portray reflects on a lot of young kids' faces when you meet them. They take it very even when you're dressed as normal as you are and you're saying.
So what sort of things that happen? What do they do?
They just stare at you as if you're out of this world. Like they all want to say, "I want to meet Malfoy. I want to meet Malfoy," and when they see him, they're like.
Maybe we shouldn't get so close.
Yeah, and that's back away. I don't want to speak to you.
Josh, what about you?
In the street, I've received quite a few boos and hisses a couple times.
They've booed at you?
Yeah, a few times.
But how does that make a young man feel to be booed?
They're not being deadly serious, like they're only playing about in that, but...
I only say, because I've heard down the grapevine from people working on this that the 3 of you are actually just your pussycats. I've heard this. You're not really thuggish at all. It's a bit of fun.
Who did you hear this from?
I'm not going to say. I've heard rumours.
Beans.
I hope it wasn't Robbie Coltrane, like, because we dealt with him last week. We had to do a bit of slithering work with him. Oh yeah.
Do you think you actually, if you went to this school, you would be in Slytherin yourself? Would it be the house you'd choose? Do you like
just? Not to the extent I think we go to it.
No.
But you have to be in Slytherin, because if you're in Gryffindor, you can't do anything wrong. You have to be good.
Yeah.
At least in Slytherin, you have the privilege to do everything now and then, you know.
Yeah.
Can you put in a word with the sorting hat to get me in?
Nah.
Oh yeah, you'd be a real help to them.
Yeah.
Head like.
Legs would
There's
be
so
a
many
start.
situations where you think, God, if only I had a shrunken talking head to help me out of this scrape.
Exactly. Tom, do blondes really have more fun?
Well, I couldn't really say that as I'm not a natural blonde.
I understand you have to constantly bleach your hair to keep it that
I've done
colour.
for many a year now.
Yeah.
Thank
How's
God
that? How's that? I mean, do you despise that process? I noticed you chopped it all off.
No, so it wasn't a chore, so to speak. It was all right. I got used to it.
Hey, Tom, you'd look good in dreadlocks and I'd look great as a blonde. You want to swap?
Not particularly, nah. I think your hair matches yourself personally, so I think if I keep my barnet and you keep yours, we'll be rolling.
Could I maybe borrow your shirt then?
Do you get trailers? Your own trailers each?
When you're on location.
If we're on
but-
location,
No,
yeah.
no.
Do you have any requirements you always say? I mean, do you have any there?
Well, I just need a cup of coffee, cup of tea or something.
No, is that it? Cup of tea?
Well, what do you mean?
Don't you have special requirements? I love the idea of you saying, no, I want this, this, and this. He has a cold
We're not very
No,
celebrity.
you're not really celebrity, are you?
Nah.
You don't say, I want just this particular type of M&M.
Nah.
Brown ones
No
only,
brown
yeah.
ones, yeah. What about you? What's your thing you like? What's your
Additive.
special requirements?
Well, drinks, just a cold drink. And I'm fine because they got a CD player in the
Music.
caravan. I just love music, so as long as I got a drink and a CD player, it's fine.
Other than the questions I've asked, what are the most ridiculous questions fans have asked you?
They asked you at second premiere, and I'm sure the third one coming up, they'll ask me again. Which part do I play? Or do I play the same part? It's like, no, I've changed part to Harry. Actually,
That's the weird thing.
It's just, yeah,
I'm now
yeah.
Hermione.
That's the twist. Yeah, you get there.
What about you? Same question.
What toothpaste do you use?
What?
Oh,
You've been
random.
asked what toothpaste
Do I
you use?
use? Yeah, just some random question out of the blue.
What a stupid question. So what's the answer?
Oh, I've got to ask you. This is an important question here. Do you think your stardom gets you a lot more attention from the ladies?
To be fair, it's done me no favours.
It must have.
No, that's what you would have thought of, wouldn't you? To be fair, I would have thought the same.
No, I really would have thought. I thought you'd be cracking away.
It's the ones that don't know you, they want to be with you. It's the ones that know you that don't. Which is
Yeah.
I consider myself an all right bloke, but
So the people actually all around you know you anyway. They're probably the ones you fancy. They're not impressed by it.
No, they're
and
just
the ones
there.
you don't know are the ones you fancy, but you don't know them.
Yeah, I don't particularly have any, not interest, but I don't know them, so to speak, and they're the ones who obviously see the
So you're
lights.
saying you never pull off the back of.
No, Harry Potter has not accounted for one lovely lady.
Ask a question then. Go on, Drehead.
Okay, this is for Joshua and Jamie. I don't like the way Tom's character treats you two in the movies. So why don't you leave him and you two can hang out with me?
You need the alpha mentality first, mate.
You do need the alpha mentality,
Need
no
it.
doubt about that.
Yeah.
It's in the genes. In the genes.
It's in the genes. Jeans is something you can't really wear.
As you keep pointing out. Thank you.
Any other questions, Drehead?
When are you going?
Very funny. Listen, fellas, thank you very much
No
for talking
worries,
to us.
lads. Appreciate
Cheers.
it talking to you.
Say goodbye.